Okay, I did get the leash strap on my headset. was being careful, so these don't, because a lot of you do just grab this and rightly tear it off. I'm not going to do it on mine because I don't want to damage mine. So what you're actually supposed to do with these is you see this groove here. You stick a fingernail in it and pull this part off. So you can get it. But like I said, to get this piece off, but not this piece, stick your fingernail in here and pry it off. That's how I got it on mine. And apparently it said that this can't be taken off. Oh. Okay, it can come off. I did not realize that. Because this was already attached, so I didn't expect that could come off like that. Because I put this on with that piece on. Still got this PC here. So I think the MDM thing on this one is still, the MDM is still on this one. I'm hoping to get it removed so I don't have to do the bypass message where I don't have internet. Luckily, I do have a Windows 11 flash drive, flash for the specific method. Now I need to make sure there's something with secure boot. So I'm gonna restart. Yes, I'm using my Lenovo Professional keyboard. This is the older model, so it has the Windows 10 key. But if you buy them now, they come with a Windows 11 key. So now I'm gonna spam it because it's gonna be booting up now. These type of PCs can easily be slid into those tiny one displays. So that should have been enough. There we go. So let's see here. It should be in security. Not those. Okay, let's see here. Secure rollback prevention. Secure wipe. Okay, secure boot. So secure boot is enabled. Wait, deployment and user mode. Exit deployed mode. Wait. Oh. Huh. What's all this about? I'm not quite sure what that was all about. So secure boot's on. There's no way for like the third party thing here. I can always see on other BIOS. This is a BIOS I've never really experienced with. Like, I think this is the same BIOS as the PCs and NPC. I honestly have no words here. So that's key management. That's secure boot. No. I'm not gonna edit the alt mode. No. Let's see here. For an unauthorized OS be loaded. So, however, Windows 11 does need secure boot. So, and Linux will also benefit from secure boot as well because these PCs do accept Linux. Lenovo is really nice with Linux. Okay, so this is... Okay, let's see here. Oh wait, device card? Huh, interesting. I'm gonna leave color tamper disabled. It's good thing that there's no BIOS lock on this. At least it's good. Block comedy for computer use supports by Windows. Let's see here. Secure rollback prevention. Set minimum lengths. That's if I have supervised passwords, which there's no supervised password on this, and I have reset the BIOS a few times. Set power and password, set supervisor password. Okay, so I don't think it's going to be in here. Now, let me see something. Video setup. Yeah, they don't have, like, the adjustable RAM link for the graphics card, which is kind of surprising. ATA drive setup, SATA controller. That's if I have, like, a SATA drive in here, which I took it out. Video setup. So just view by frame buffer size. Oh, so yeah, this is where you adjust the memory, but I have it set to auto. I'll probably just leave it to auto. USB setup. Port access, interesting. Although most people don't really mess with the USB setup. Audio setup. Onboard. Okay, so this is a lot here that gets them mixed up. Do not disable the onboard audio controller, or else you won't get any audio out unless you use a sound card. The internal speaker can also be disabled, which is just the speaker that you hear here, which is very, very quiet. So I normally leave those on for a reason. But at least there's an option to disable the inbuilt speaker. Like if the inbuilt speaker on this does not work, you could just disable it because it doesn't work anyways. Network setup. That's Ethernet control. So that's at least good. You could disable that. PCI Express configuration. Mono standby power. Huh. Interesting. So by default, after power off, it's gonna be last state. However, I could change that to just power on after power loss. Wait, enhanced power saving mode. The system will enter enhanced power saving mode during power off. Okay. I guess I could do that. Oh, smart power on won't be stable. Hold on. Smart power on. Alt P. Wait, Alt P? I didn't realize that. Intelligent cooling. It's by default set to performance mode. Yeah, I'll just leave it to performance mode. Automatic power on. Wake on LAN. Wake up alarm. I think that's just only if you have a program that way. So, F10, save and exit. Oops. And yes. So that's interesting. So you could do Alt and P to turn on. I did not even realize I could do that. Wow, that's one thing maybe I should try. I did not know you could do that. Alright. I'm just gonna shut it down to see if that's actually the case. So wait for it to touch. It seems shut down. Now I'm gonna do Alt and P. Doesn't even work. And I'm pretty sure I have the keyboard connected to the keyboard port. Yeah, I have it connected to the keyboard port. So regardless, that should have worked if I did Alt P. But see, I'm doing Alt P, nothing's happening. So I actually gotta press the power button. F1, F1, F1. I'm sorry it doesn't do a beep when I do that. So pre-installed OS license, that must be for the Pro license. Graphic, interesting. So that is kind of interesting. So for power, user can use Alt-P to power on if the USB keyboard is plugged into the correct port. Huh. So this is connected to the correct port, but I guess it doesn't work. So I'm just going to enable a power save mode. OS reinstall. Now, I'm actually not quite sure on the security thing. Device guard. Cover temperature. Yeah. But if I go to... So, I exited deploy mode. So, I don't know what that just did. I don't know what that actually did. I may need to check the MDM on this because I wonder if that deploy mode is actually the MDM. I wonder. But I will do that off camera, and I bet it's not going to work though. Because, yeah, let's face it. So, I will give that a try later on, but if it does still go through, yeah, don't really have a choice.